Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Warhammer Wednesdays with me, your host, Cory. Today, we're going to do something a little bit different, something just a little bit, off the beaten path of what we normally do. We're still sticking with Warhammer and we're still sticking with Dawn of War, but, slight little sidebar here, we're actually trying the definitive edition of Ultimate Apocalypse. Now, I think I've slightly mentioned Ultimate Apocalypse. I'm a little bit of a fanboy for it. It's basically a mod that overhauls all of Dawn of War. Not all of it, but it fixes what was left broken by the developers of Soulstorm. So, a little bit of background. When Soulstorm released, they didn't quite release it properly. There were so many bugs, left the Dark Eldar totally unplayable. You couldn't complete the campaign. Multiplayer was bugged from the get-go. Like, I remember me and my friends, if we wanted to play a multiplayer game of it, you had to try reconnecting like 5 or 6 times before the game actually started properly. Whereas Ultimate Apocalypse fixes all of that, and with the definitive edition, yes, it's fixed the game originally, but the developers of Ultimate Apocalypse, the modders, who have done a fantastic job, by the way, they've released the Ultimate Apocalypse mod for the definitive edition. So you've got full upscale of quality and the great gameplay that you know and love. So essentially what we're going to do, we're going to start with actually making our own colour scheme. So one thing with Dawn of War, if you didn't know, you can basically create your own army and colour pattern to go with them. So Ultimate Apocalypse brings not only just a fixed game and more buildings, it gives you more races to play as. So you've got the Chaos Demons, for instance, where you can play as Chaos. That model's a little bit broken. My bad. Really poor choice. But, you've got the Chaos Demons, so you can play as Chaos, but without any of the Space Marines. You're literally just playing as the Demons. You got Fiends of Slaanesh. I know there's some of them on here, like Demonettes. I don't think I can show you because they basically have their tits out. But Flesh Hounds, and you can do all their colours. You've got the Inquisition Demon Hunters, so you're playing as the Inquisition of the Imperium. Archivists. These distractions are intolerable. So you get like all the Inquisition units. Well, they're basically made Inquisition units. They've also added Titans to the game. So a good one to show you would be the Space Marines. And where would it be? It might be towards the bottom. Imperial Warhound Titan. And where's another one? Do they have the big one? I think it's the Imperial Warhound actually I don't think you can get like the essentially world-ending Titan. Oh yeah, a Reaver Titan. But I don't think they've got like, I think it's the Emperor class Titan or something that's just absolutely basically a planet killer. But yeah, you can get Titan units. Who else is there that they've added? They've also added the Tyranids. And you can get the Bio Titan. Much bigger in game, but yeah, it's a Trigon, pretty cool. Yeah, so essentially, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a fanboy for this mod. My brother, for instance, he doesn't love the mod. He prefers the original game. Me, I think if you can have more, why don't you have more? So what we're going to do, essentially we're going to start with creating our own colour scheme, because I've not shown you guys that yet because we've been playing campaign. So we're going to go with, let's do, you know what, let's do the Orcs. And we're going to new scheme, and we're just going to call them the Dackers. Let's go with the Dackers. And yeah, so you get to... I like games where you can like sort of customize things. I love having full autonomy over my color schemes and how the guys look. I think that's really cool. And yeah, I'm going to go with some of the favourite orc colours, which is like your green and your yellows. It's the trim. It's red because red is fast. The weapon, make it black. And your second trim, what bit is that? Ah, right, that's the little wire bits here. Oh no, it's his eye. You just can't see very well on the war boss. So let's if I go with the shooter boys. What do they look like? Okay, yeah, they look cool. They look pretty good. Ah, the trim 2 is actually the eyes. Let's give him violet eyes. I think it's quite cool. Okay. So, and then you can also actually change the banner and the badges. So the badge is what's on them, and the banner is what they hoist when they're capturing strategic points. So if you haven't noticed, when they're lifting the strategic points up and capturing them, they put a flag on there. And yeah, you know, that's basically what their banner is. So I'm just looking for like a pretty orky orky badge. A lot of it is like Imperium based. Oh, here we go. Let's go with the bloody axes. I like those. And then the banner. Where is the banner? Oh, that's good. Yeah. There we go. And then save scheme. And like that, we've got our own little... I mean, just look at these guys. So originally you'd get to choose from like 3... I think it's 1 infantry unit and 1 mechanized unit. And you could see what what it all looked like, basically. So Squiggles are already in the base game, but you can get a Great Gargant, which is like the big walker unit. It's like a walk-in fortress. Really cool. Armageddon Battle Fortress. It's just all really cool, but unfortunately that doesn't look like it follows our colour scheme. What was my secondary colour again? It was yellow. Yeah, so some of them, I think, with the mod, they don't follow it. But most of them look like they do. Battle Wagon. Gargant. Yeah, so the Gargant does. It's just some of them, they don't. Which, you know, not the end of the world. So go back, just accept that. Okay, so we're in, and I've selected a map. I'm just going to go one-on-one with the computer on standard AI difficulty. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. One thing that is worth noting about this mod is when you play against AI, which I like playing online. I do. Because I think the AI are bullshit. Anything above easy, the AI will automatically try and rush you. I don't know why. It's just something that's in them where they go, right, okay, we're off easy, in standard, and you've got to make sure your click per minutes are up. Otherwise, it's balls to the walls difficult. So we're going with orcs, we're going with Dackers, the ones we've just created, and we're against the computer. They're random, done fixed starting location. So I'm going to start here, and the AI should start here, furthest point to furthest point. Let's see how we get on with it. And so we are in. Okay, so some of the hotkeys, they are different. So it's a little bit tricky. So some of them are a bit, slightly different. So let's have a quick look. So R is still to reinforce, but generator is, it's not telling me. Okay. It's not telling me hotkeys. Okay, fine. I don't need your hotkeys anyway. Didn't want them. But yeah, so we're playing orcs. They're usually my preferred. Yeah, hotkeys look like they are disabled. I've not fully gone through all the settings for the mod, I'll be honest. I've just seen that they basically released. I've had the one for the original game, the mod, but I've not had one for Definitive Edition. So I've basically seen that they've got Definitive Edition, basically deleted the old mod off the original game, and got Definitive Edition instead, because why would I play the older version when I could play a version that the devs have, like, you know, gone, yeah, let's put it on for Definitive Edition and put their effort into that. Right, Gretchins. Let's just get. Okay, it feels so slow not using hotkeys. Get the leader as well. Let's start getting some WoW banners up. They're turrets, so, you know, why wouldn't I get turrets? It's free base defense. Not free, but.
What do you want?
Your mom. Sorry, I need to stop with the your mom jokes. They're very disrespectful.
Here we go.
Right, so there's a slag deposit there. Ah! There it is. Okay, right, get power on the go. Let's get some more Gretchins. I feel like I've not got enough builders on the go. I don't know why I can use B for build, but like none of the other hotkeys work. That's so strange. Like some hotkeys work and some don't. So confusing. Right, they've got that one. I love the attitude of these guys. They just don't give a shit. Get a boys hut on the go. You guys, let's get a pile of guns. And then, yeah, so that's 100. Oh wow, it's really cheap to spec the orcs up actually. Right, so you might be wondering why I've chosen such a big map for, you know, only doing it one-on-one. But that's basically because of all the resource gain and stuff. I want to give you guys a real good indicator of what this game is like. Let's get another boys hut over here. More WoW banners. Yeah, I just want you guys to get a good feel of what this game is like. Because I absolutely love it. I think like this was just a massive genius move by the modders. It was made by the players for the players, and you know, devs never normally listen to the fans of things. They go right, okay. They look at, and I get it. You got to run a business in some way, shape or form, and you got to go right. Okay, what's going to make money? We've got to look at the bottom line over, you know, what the players want sometimes, because are you going to listen to the one guy screaming on the internet, this is what we want, and, you know, it might not necessarily be what everyone wants, but this one guy's screaming super loud. So, you know, but it's such a strong move, this mod. It's, I don't know if you've seen, but if I go into build menu here, there's so many more buildings, and you can spec up to tier 5 now and get, like, you know, massive super game ending weapons, and like you really feel like, you know, you're in that Warhammer universe, you're fighting that battle, you know. It's dark, it's gritty, there's blood everywhere. It's just, to me, it's what a Warhammer game like this should be. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to slag off, you know, the potential for Dawn of War 4. I'm sure, you know, they've taken notes and they've learned from the past of like what fans want out of a Dawn of War game. And I really hope that they really live up to that and like really help make it a really gritty and brutal game. I really do, and I think they might actually do it this time. Because they've got it wrong a fair few times now, I've got to be honest. I thought, you know, Dawn of War 2 was a swing and a miss, and the same Dawn of War 3, just, I don't believe that's I try and pretend like that never happened. I'll be honest, I don't. Oh, we're against Tyranids. Nice. Okay, I like that. I hope these are Hormagorns. We should stand a chance here. Oh. This might not go well. This is not going to go well. Let's get some boys on the go. I should have done this a lot sooner, actually. Let's get some shooters. They're still sluggers. Okay. Get some burner boys. Okay. Not looking good. Oh, we still got some sluggers on the go. To be fair, they spawn pretty quickly. But the Tyranids are just so... numbers are so overwhelming. Okay, let's get that built there. Let's reinforce these guys now. We've kind of left that a little bit too long. Yeah, I know they are. Right, pull these guys back. How did I get back up to 8 so quickly? It's a fucking full-blown lictor there. Okay, so we're doing good for resources. Alright, send them in. Don't worry, boys, you are going to a fight. Who wants to have a barbecue? Nice. Okay, that's good. The voice lines are great. I gotta say, I think the voice lines are phenomenal for this. Honestly, I've never noticed the voice lines for this before. I think these might be added in by the modders. I'm sorry if it's like not the truth, but I feel like it is. It's just so silly, and the orcs themselves are just silly. Get some burners on these guys. Yeah, we're gunning them down now. Oh, the burners are great. Yes.
Alright, lugging the burners that way.
Right. They're trying to take that. Get a killer can. I mean, we've really expanded quite far here. Get that, because that'll allow us to get aircraft. Bomber squids, tank busters, we're going to want our boys. Right. Tougher orcs. Armour. Tougher boss. More Bernie research. Oh, one thing actually, if I get a big mech and I get a... Oh, where is he? Is he... Techie boss? Commandos? No. Where is our hero unit located? I don't know. Once I find him, I'll let you know. Oh, war boss, 90 orc pop. Right, I'm going to pull some of these boys over this side. Right, let's take that off them. I need to start getting more war towers. Okay, apparently didn't do good detecting there. Let's upgrade that. Quit your crying. You're orcs. Shit, they've got a scream, a Carnifex. Fucking get that Carnifex gone, pal. I don't want him around here. Yes, that's the idea. You're orcs. You're meant to enjoy being attacked. You're ravenous. Let's get a better one of them. Big guns add on. Get more orc pop. There we go. I think... Are we getting overrun? I think I'm going to want more units. Oh wow, I've got 75, like, possible. Big guns. Get some art boys. Shooter boys. Get some... Right, this is what I wanted to show you. You can level up your heroes. Basically, like, you know, get them stronger. You got to spend your requisition on it and stuff. Let's bring him over here. Oh wow, they're really coming in strong. Okay. Green is best. Our boy Knob. Oh, I need more power. Shit. You see what I mean by them rushing? Sorry for the lack of talking for a minute there. I was just trying to focus on basically not losing this thing. Get some war trucks. I should have enabled auto reinforce when not in combat. That is such a good thing that this mod adds. I basically ended up getting a load of shooty boys, just... Yeah, the Tyranid are basically like a plague wave. Like, it's really... They don't take long to get established, nor do they lack numbers. They are straight into it, and yeah. Like, if I was against Space Marines or something, I probably would have stood a better chance. But this is what I mean by, like, when they... when you take it off standard, you get rushed instantly. And I'm not gonna, like, worry that this might end up being a loss. It is what it is at the end of the day. This is the game. This is Ultimate Apocalypse at its finest. I do have time to try and pull it back, actually. I'm talking like I'm already defeated. I'm not. There is a chance I could make this work. Like a bomber. Let's get the mech chopper over here. Right. And the Uprise Orcs as a whole. Yeah, go Armageddon. Right, what do I need to do to... I need more Orc Popper, basically. Right. Wow, banners galore. Oh shit, I need more power. Yeah, they are just like moving like a massive tide. Sluggers. Basically. Sluggers for days. It costs nothing really to have sluggers on. They do just storm in, that's the problem. But the beauty of Orcs is you've got turrets on every building. I don't know if this is going to work for me. But they move so hard. Like, it's rough. Let's get some burner boys. Burner boys. But I don't think we're stopping this tide. This is just an ungodly tide here. Yeah, I don't think we're walking out of this one okay. But I'm okay with it. I don't mind. It's not the end of the world. Well, it is for these Orcs. But yeah, I just wanted you guys to kind of get a feel for this. I think it's fantastic. You know, just being able to play as like an unstoppable tide of Tyranids, like, you don't get that really. Not with like a lot of the other not with the original Dawn of War game, and there's very few games where it focuses on you being able to be Tyranids. I mean, you've got Gladius, where it is possible there, which is a good game. Me and Drew love playing that, actually. We do love a good game of Gladius. It's a bit longer, a bit more strategy, actually, to it, I'd say. Because and the UI isn't overly pleasant and easy to understand. But it's still a good game. But I think this really does give you a good feel of like what it's like to play as Tyranids or play against Tyranids and have to try and stand in the way of an unstoppable tide of just hopelessness. I mean, that's a Tyrant Guard. It's massive. You know, and you've got 3 bloody Carnifexes here. And Raveners and, you know... Obviously, I think Space Marine 2 done a really good job of showing you what they're like up close. But this gives you a really great idea of what a whole army of Tyranids look like on a full-blown planetary invasion, like a whole army of them. But yeah, this is basically Ultimate Apocalypse. It does what it says on the tin. It is an Ultimate Apocalypse of just hopelessness, and I think there's something beautiful about that. And over here we've got our Denim Stealers. Or Gene Stealers, but as the joke is on, you know, the internet, Gene Stealers are like Denim Stealers because jeans, denim, haha. Yeah, we've lost. We've so lost. But I'm okay with that. I don't mind. So, thank you guys for watching. That was Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse. I hope you enjoy it as a substitute. We'll be back, you know, with normal service of our campaign playthrough with Necrons and, you know, our Soulstorm campaign. So yeah, I hope you're excited to get back to that after seeing what we've done with our last episode of destroying the Eldar. So yeah, that will resume normal service following this video. But for now, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think about Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse, and if you want to see more of it. Do you want me to do some multiplayer stuff on it? Just let me know. I'm happy to do that. More than happy. And yeah, be sure to like and share, and we'll see you on the next one.